Now, the different types of trademarks, and does Amazon accept a specific trademark or can it be any word mark, or what are the different trademarks?
In general, there are trademarks that protect just a phrase, which you can call the word mark. There are other trademarks that protect the logo that you're using, which are often called the design mark, and sometimes there are hybrid marks, which include the name and the design. Generally, the best bet is to get the word mark, and um, Amazon is so wishy-washy with their policies on stuff that I can't tell you for sure what they would do. And I've heard, if you asked me a year ago, I would have told you that you need the word mark to get brand registry on Amazon.
Right.
And then more recently, I've heard from people that they were able to get brand registry with a combined mark, with a hybrid word plus design mark. And I don't know if that's true. It's not really the right result. I mean, Amazon doesn't always do things that make sense. Similar thing is when people talk about getting brand registry in the US by filing a European mark. That shouldn't be the case. I've heard people have been able to do that. It shouldn't be the case because trademarks are territorial. Someone having the trademark in Europe shouldn't give them the rights in the US. But Amazon does weird things, and they make their own rules. But if you want to do it right and in a way that's protectable, or most protectable, first you want to protect it in the place where you're selling, like in the United States. And then also, when it comes to word mark versus design mark, you want to protect the phrase because you want to protect it independently of what type of logo they use or what type of style text is used. And the way to do that is with a word mark. So that's usually your primary mark that you want to file.
Okay. And would you recommend, a lot of companies use a tagline. Would you recommend getting the tagline done separately?
Tagline, you mean like a slogan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, typically you would want to do that separately. You don't want to combine it all in one, because then you have an issue with enforcement when someone uses the tagline, but they don't use the main mark, or they use the main mark and not the tagline. So yeah, I mean, if you have an effective tagline, you can get a trademark on that. So examples are things like "Just Do It" for Nike, or "The Real Thing" for Coca-Cola. Like those slogans, those taglines are trademarks.